Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a video on my toddler toy must-haves. So I'm going to show you all of my toddler's favourite toys that he has been loving playing with. Jakub is 22 months, so he is going to be turning 2 very soon. And I would say a lot of these toys he has played with from about the age of 1, maybe just over 1 up until now. So if you're looking for some ideas on what to buy for your little one, whether it's their birthday or Christmas, or simply just a gift idea for someone else, then I hope this video can give you some inspiration. So the first item on our list is this Melissa and Doug Pretend Play wooden cleaning set. So this comes with a dustpan and brush, a mop, a broom. It is so good. Jakub has loved playing with it ever since he was probably about just over 1. He got it for his first birthday. And I don't know about your kids, but when Jakub spills or anything spills on the floor, he straight away runs to get his cleaning set, his dustpan and brush, and he's sweeping. So he absolutely loves it, and I would definitely say that it's something that will stay with him for the next few years. On the same subject of cleaning, Melissa and Doug also have this wooden vacuum cleaner. He loves this, and whenever I get my vacuum cleaner out, he is then behind me with his, hoovering up. It's super cute. And it basically comes with these little wooden toys that you can put on the floor and you can hoover them up. So it is really cute, and it's something that Jakub has loved playing with alongside his cleaning set. So definitely some of our favourites. I have no idea what the fascination is with these eggs, but every child loves them. So they're called the TOMY hide and squeak eggs. We got them as a gift for Jakub. He wasn't 1 at the time and he loved playing with them. I remember even taking them on holiday with us. They were one of his favourite toys, and he still plays with them to this day. Basically, they squeak, they make a sound, you can take the shells off, they're different colours, and also they've got shapes at the bottom that you can correspond to the shape that's in the box. I would say they're great for things like colour sorting, shape sorting, fine motor skills, and they're a really good size to fit in their small little hands. So definitely something to pop on your must-buy list. One of his absolute favourites is this Melissa and Doug Stack and Sort vehicle set. So you basically get 6 buildings and 6 vehicles that correspond to them. You can build them up into a tower, just as Jakub is doing right here, or you can have them laid flat on the floor and you basically park their cars in, or as Jakub likes to call them, hide and seek. This is definitely one of his most played with toys. I think the size of the cars fit nicely into his hands, and there is a huge element of imaginative play involved. So I would definitely say this is one of our favourites. Something that Jakub has enjoyed playing with ever since he got this at Christmas is his wooden train set. So not only does this help with things like relaxing him and a little bit of family play because we can all join in, it's also something that teaches them so many different life skills. I have read so many great reviews about this. I'm guessing there are so many different brands out there and types, but I'm going to link ours below. So it's from a brand called Hape, and we got this on Amazon. So the next toy on our list is this Melissa and Doug fruit cutting set. So basically how it works is the fruit is cut into half, and then it's got 2 bits of Velcro in the middle. So you stick them together and then they have to figure out how to cut them with this wooden knife. Really good for fine motor skills, and it actually does keep them busy for quite a while. We now pretend play that we're cutting every piece of fruit in half, and then Jakub gets one and Mummy gets one. I think every baby's must-have toy or toddler has to be toy animals. They are great for open-ended play, allows them to explore their imagination, and I also think it helps with language development. Jakub is constantly chatting away when he's having his little pretend parties. You can see here also he is playing with a tea set, so this is something else that I would also recommend that you can get for your little one. It helps a lot with, as I said, pretend play, and it allows them to be really creative. It was a gift that Jakub got given. I'm not actually sure where it's from, but I'm sure there are lots of places that sell them. So despite the noise, Jakub has loved playing with these. So he's got 2 of the rescue vehicles and a quad bike. We got them all as gifts, and they've actually been something that he's been playing with ever since he was young. Because of the noise and also the flashing lights, they were really appealing as a baby, but now that he's into his vehicles, he loves playing with them still. Something else that I would recommend is this Kinetic SANDBOX. Great for sensory play minus the mess. So this all comes in a box. I basically just open it up, let Jakub have a play, so it's squeezable, moldable, and it all sticks together, which is great, and it leaves your hands dry. So once he's finished, it all goes back in the box and there is no mess left on the floor. So I'd definitely say this is something that you might want to consider, especially if your little one likes to explore and likes a bit of sensory play. Something that you will see in many households of people that have kids or nurseries and daycare centres is this little shape sorter from Ikea. So it's like a wooden house with a plastic lid, and it comes with these shapes for your baby or your toddler to slot into. So this is really educational for them, as well as it helps them with their fine motor skills. Jakub has loved playing this, again, since he was a baby, but he hadn't quite figured it out yet, and he's definitely more confident with it now. So I would definitely say this is something to pop on your list. Something else that I picked up from Ikea are these wooden vehicles. So they've got like a wooden base and plastic tops that come apart. So these were something that, I'll be honest, I just kind of threw in the trolley, not thinking if Jakub would absolutely love them or not. I think they were actually stocking fillers at Christmas and they weren't too pricey, but he really does enjoy playing with them, especially this because he's into his diggers right now. So I would definitely say that these are something that I'm going to get more of for his next birthday, because I know that he's going to enjoy playing with them again for the next few years. This wooden cart from Melissa and Doug is another toy that Jakub loves playing with. So it basically has these wooden blocks with either letters, numbers or shapes on them. So we can sit for long periods of time either talking about letters or simply just building them up and playing with them. And they're a really nice size as well for toddlers for their little hands. So this should definitely be on your must-have list. What's that, Jakub?
Hammer.
Hammer. Something else that I would definitely have on your toddler toy list are these stackable cups. Now they come in different colours and they fit inside one another. I don't actually know where they're from. They were given to us as a gift, but I'm sure if you type in Amazon you can get all sorts of plastic cups like these ones. We use them, as I said, for either just distinguishing colours, letting him have a little bit of playtime by stacking them inside one another, or the biggest thing I actually use them for when I'm doing a sensory bin for Jakub, so whether that's colour dries or cloud dough, etc. I would pop in these smaller ones and then just let him use them to scoop out. So I would definitely say we've had a lot of use out of them, and they've got little stamps as well at the back, so whenever we're playing with Play-Doh he uses them just to stamp on the Play-Doh as well. So definitely have these stackable cups on your must-have list. Something you can't go wrong with are books. So I have been reading to Jakub ever since he was a baby, and he is in love with his books. Every day we read during the day and definitely at night time in his little teepee. I would say that some of his favourite books have to be any of the books from Julia Donaldson, especially the lift and flat books. I think I've mentioned them before in one of my previous videos on how to entertain a toddler, which I will link below to this video. this is one of his favorite books right now that I got from Amazon, so I will link it below. And basically it teaches them so much. He loves every section, so it does it in categories. So you've got like vehicles, I think on one side, animals, food, actions. So he will basically choose whichever one, and he will then mention all of the items that are on the page, talk about their colors. So I would definitely say this is really good for their first words. And some other books that I thought I would mention on here are the That's Not Mine. So he's got quite a lot of them, and they were great as well when he was a baby because they have lots of sensory parts to them that you can touch and feel, as well as these Eric Hill books. Again, they've got the little flaps inside them that you can open, lift and flap books. So I would definitely say that these are our favourite books right now. Another great idea are these sound puzzles from Melissa and Doug. So these come in a variety of themes, so you can either get animals or you can get vehicles, and they are super educational to whether you're naming the animals, teaching them about them, or especially their sounds. So when you put the animal back in, you will hear the noise that it makes. Jacob has loved them again ever since he was a baby and still does. So we still have puzzle time a couple of times a week, and we get them out, and he is still as excited by them as he was when he first got them. As we're on the subject of puzzles, I've got to mention this alphabet puzzle that I got from Melissa and Doug. So I know I mention Melissa and Doug quite a lot in this video, but we love their toys, and everything that I do talk about just happens to be one of his favorites, that is Melissa and Doug. So anyway, this is an alphabet puzzle that he has been loving playing with. We are teaching Jacob the alphabet at the moment. You can get this in either numbers or letters, and basically they're quite a nice size. They're like these chunky wooden letters, and they correspond to a nice image as well, so like A for alligator, etc. So again, something else to think about, if especially I would say from 18 months onwards, this is the perfect gift.
What's that?
B.
B for?
Bear.
Bear, yes, clever boy.
C.
C for?
Cow.
Cow, good job.
So that's the end of this video, guys. We could tell you so much more about toys, but for the purpose of this video, we wanted to tell you about our absolute favorites. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you got some inspiration, whether you're buying a gift for someone or for your little ones. I hope this gives you some ideas. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to see some more videos from me and my family, then click on subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in our next one. Bye!